Welcome
They were
everybody.
liquefying it.
Sorry I'm late, everybody. Welcome.
That's nasty.
Great surprise. I am not commentating. I'm actually playing today, and I don't know why my picture's in the corner. I'm the standout star, I guess. But yeah, let's go. So, all right, Garrett. I'm gonna be respectful since I'm a player and not a commentator. So take it away, bro.
So when last we left our students, you guys had uh, oh boy, I can't remember now. I just totally drew a blank.
Wait, the stuff that we
yes,
did was the maze and the labyrinth and the
the
football
maze.
thing.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So you guys were contacted by Foreman, whose first name shall well, you guys will remember it eventually. He said he thinks that there were some bad people doing some bad things because of a note he found on a napkin. And one thing led to another, and you were fighting a minotaur on the football field in the middle of a magic maze, and the minotaur was made out of a skeleton. So,
Tuesday.
we
I think all minotaurs are made of skeletons. They just have like flesh as well.
Aren't we all made of skeletons?
Ragnar.
Soup's character
I've
takes
heard of
one
it.
psychic damage. No, so you fought this skeleton minotaur and defeated him, and afterwards, you called in the actual campus security officer, who was out of office week 1, and had him arrest the coach who was trying to set this up. It was all part of a scheme to win the homecoming game. And it would have been legal, very technically, by the game's rules, but it would not have been legal by the state's rules. So that person is now facing criminal charges.
Would it have been legal in Florida?
Probably. It would, in fact, it would have had like a stand its ground rule where it would have had the right to just demolish all of the blood. What is it?
Oh,
Blood Rush.
Blood Rush players. Yes. So anyway, it's been a couple of weeks since that homecoming game, which, if you guys will recall, you won handily, and Souf's character actually won the starting quarterback job.
Oh yeah.
And I can't tell characters from characters anymore, but I think it was either Amunadi's character or Sunny Muzzy's character who became cheer captain at the same game when the old cheer captain, or the previous cheer captain, twisted her ankle and couldn't perform anymore.
He is the cheerleader. Right?
Sunny Muzzy is the
Yeah.
cheerleader.
So Sunny Muzzy became
What's her name? Rosa. Her name's
Rosa.
Yeah.
So today, not all of the characters are here, and we can make up whatever reason, but I think it's probably safe to say that Rosa is practicing and getting her team in line. She's taken her job very seriously, and this is going to be the best cheer team in the state. They're going to go to like the state championship and everything.
Is that like a cheer team building convention?
Exactly, yeah. For if you don't recall, you guys have in your possession a brand new Porsche smart car.
It's my possession, but yes.
It is technically
Our
under
possession.
My possession. Thank you.
It is technically Rill's car. The car is sentient to an extent and recognizes Rill as the owner of the car and the driver of the car.
And it makes fancy coffees.
Very
Yes.
fancy coffee. It actually can make any drink that you want, but you guys happen to choose coffee if I remember correctly. So
Yeah.
roll with
I'd
that.
like to program
Did we-
it to do protein shakes.
Yours can
There
make
you go.
protein shakes.
Nice.
Smoothie.
Um,
Just
green
drink
we get-
pre-workout powder. Like dry
Awesome.
fruits.
Did we give the car a name?
Oh, I know we were discussing it. Did we land on anything?
Kit.
I don't think the name had ever been decided.
Night
I vote
Industries.
Phyllis.
Night Industries 2000 kit. All my real Gen, not Gen Z, millennials know what I'm talking about. Night Industries 2000, aka kit. What do you think?
Or we call it KET, So that way we don't infringe copyrights.
We could do cat, but
We could just call him Steve.
Yes, I think we call it Phyllis because I think that it is definitely the little voice in it was definitely like a woman's voice generated Siri type
Like
voice,
a mom,
right?
yeah, like a mom robot voice.
And my default name for anything female is Phyllis. Well, my default is Angela, but it doesn't fit, so it's Phyllis.
Is the car female?
Yes, the voice in it. The voice in it is like a feminine Siri voice.
I mean, it's as far as cars can be a female, but yeah.
Sure, we'll call it Phyllis. I'm fine with Phyllis.
Phyllis the Porsche. Yes.
Phyllis the Porsche.
Porsche.
Phyllis Porsche.
Actually, I could name it Porsche. Porsche is a name.
Porsche the Porsche.
Porsche the Porsche. Wait. That's it. No more discussion. Motion carried. Bangs gavel.
First name Porsche, last name Porsche.
Yeah.
That's how she introduces herself.
Porsche, Porsche. So let it be written. So let it be done.
I'm going to add a new feature to this Porsche, which is that on top of being able to give you guys once a day a drink of your choice that gives you 3 temporary
Only
hit
once
points.
a day. Okay.
It's
Oh yeah.
You can. I'll say you can have it. You can have it make the drink multiple times per day, but you can only gain the benefit of the 3 temporary hit points once per day. So on top of being able to do that, the interior can change color and material at any point and for any reason.
Oh
So
yeah. But we have it set
with
the Galaxy optic fiber stuff, whatever that stuff is called. We have it with the Galaxy.
Galaxy ceiling.
Yeah.
The Rick Ross, the Rick Ross ceiling. That's what I call it.
I feel like we want to change it to like cottagecore though, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was
It's called like
grass floor.
grass floor. Yes, grass floor, but Starry Night Sky is still a viable ceiling, I think. I
I think
argue.
they actually kind of complement each other a little bit.
Yeah.
Is cottagecore a thing?
Wait, what?
Cottage core. Cottage car, if you will.
What's a cottage car? Hold on. Go ahead.
No,
Does this mean that the cottage car can also dispense cottage cheese?
No.
No, that's disgusting. That's like all it takes is one person to leave some in the cup holder, and that's going to cause an issue.
Yeah, it's true. It does have a self-driving mode, and it can take you to your destination for you. But it's a Porsche. Who wouldn't want to drive it?
Exactly. Very fast.
I would like real not to drive it.
I don't care.
I grab both safety handles every time we go anywhere.
You're in the entire back seat.
So
Just
everyone's character? Like, I'm sorry. What is everyone's character?
Oh yeah, we should probably run through that.
Yeah, we should run through the characters. Okay.
Let's start at the top. Aminati, what are you?
I am a female high elf fighter, and I have glistening opalescent hair and lapis lazuli eyes, and I'm being forced to go to college to the adventuring university to gain my spell powers so that I can cast spells better. Because right now I'm not very good at it. Although I did just finish some classes, so I got a couple of spells now. I'm still not very good at them, but I have a couple of them, and I'm just trying to get into like my full elf self at university.
Oh yeah.
I'm Azam, the Goliath Paladin, the starting quarterback for the Blood Rush team. Always goes around in school colors because patriotism, or whatever the school equivalent of that is.
It's school spirit.
School spirit.
Who's the econ person in the group? He's
This
like, whatever that
university is a city state now. That's it.
I would like to lead a revolution to make Ashford Academy secede from the Union.
City state, and it's Ashford State now university. And state doesn't stand for state; it stands for state.
Democratic People's Republic of Ashford State.
By the students, for the students, of the students.
It becomes like an anime for student councils, become just running an actual country.
I can't.
Yeah, that's me.
You.
He's also very, very tall.
Very tall.
Super tall.
Very big.
Yeah.
He has his own special seat in the
Tall
middle
and
of
super strong.
Yeah.
6 feet tall. Okay. My character is Rill, a forest gnome druid, and I'm quite tiny, and I always wear an apron, and I grew up on a farm, and I am not the annoying kind of horse girl, but like the kind
There
of
is no other
endearing.
kind.
Hey,
There is no other kind.
shut your mouth. I'm gonna punch you in the face virtually.
You can't reach my
How dare.
face.
Listen, I can because I go around sitting on your shoulder. So, I have full access to punching you in the face.
I'm gonna replace you with a familiar, so help me.
Ooh.
You warned me, sir. Oh my god, fine. I'll just drive around in the Porsche and I will speed every single time just for that. Just for that. That's what you get.
The beef is real.
My favorite hobby is doodling things, and I am very protective of my notebook that has my doodles in it. And I always wear an apron. Did I say that already? That's that. Yes.
Wonderful. Well, we have a
And who are
almost
you,
full
Wolf?
house. But yeah, Wolf, who are you?
LOL. Wolf freaking left. His chair left me.
Oh my
I knew
God.
this would happen. That's why he doesn't play when he has the kids. Come back.
Okay, no, sorry. I'm here. So my character.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just fixing the internet for somebody. My
Okay.
character is Arakokra, rogue swashbuckler, and
Nice.
he has high insight. He's always observing. He has very high insight and very high wisdom, very high dexterity also. However, he has low charisma, so he likes to just watch people. And then whenever he is insecure, so whenever he wants to, do something like disarm a trap or something that where he could, be the center of attention, he has to do it dramatically, but everyone kind of sees he's being dramatic, so it kind of doesn't work out, and people do make fun of him for that. That is my thing.
Wolf,
Yes.
apparently your sound isn't balanced and they can't hear you on Twitch
Oh.
with us.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I can hear you on Twitch, but I think it must not be balanced.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's that because I can hear myself way louder. Laughing man, can you hear?
It says he can't hear anything.
Testing. Oh.
Okay, how about
Oh,
now?
yeah, now it's gone.
How about now, Laughing Man?
I can hear you now on Twitch. And he said now you've gone completely silent. So.
That's a bit better. Okay, so I'll repeat what I said. I just had my mic on low because my input is different than everyone else's input, so I didn't want to overtalk them. I have my guy's name is Hawk. He's a level 3 rogue swashbuckler, Arakokra. He is overly dramatic when he has to do something like disarming traps and stuff like that, because he doesn't have high charisma. He wants to make friends, and everybody sees that he's trying too hard. At the same time, he does watch people all the time and observes them and learns from them. And he always has where's my background and stuff? He has connections with everyone. Everyone owes him a favor. He also owes people favors. So he's more of a information. Information. What's the word I'm looking for? Trader. And yeah. So that's what my guy is. Where do I see? I'm sorry. Where do I see the background to the character on D&D Beyond?
And it should be
You go to your
description.
character sheet
Yeah.
and you click on the little setting.
The setting.
Yeah, and then you go to
No. You just want to see what your background, the
Yeah.
background description that you picked.
your actual
Go to your,
character. Okay.
action spells, inventory, features, and traits. It's under description.
It's under description. Where is that? Oh, there we go. Description. Okay. Is a detective. You know where to find people who know things or people who know things. When you enter a city, you know where to search for information about happenings in the city. You also never forget the face of people you meet, as you may need them in other cases. Obviously, everyone who knows me, this is autobiographical. Personality traits: I rarely talk, but I'm always watching. Ideals is knowledge. Bonds: I work closely with guards, criminals, and urchins. And flaws: I always think I'm the smartest person in the room, which I think everyone who knows me for over a month could attest that is self-autobiographical.
Did you say what your major is in college?
It is physics, since I fly, since I'm an Aarakocra.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I ever chose a major, but my major is alchemy.
1 second.
Yeet.
Let me fix my kids' Paw Patrols. I'll be right back.
I'm actually just reading my personality traits, and they're actually spot on. So,
Nice.
spot on. And my flaws are: by my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family.
Okay, Mulan.
Oof.
I love it because it's so true. It's so true.
You're making me kind of want to pick.
This is I too often hear veiled insults and threats in every word addressed to me.
Oh my gosh.
And you
I feel
also did.
Dude.
I feel attacked by D&D Beyond.
You feel attacked by your past self.
Right.
Past Somanati did this to you.
Deletes character, starts over.
Big subconscious. It's fine.
Oh, look, every character reflects you. Reflects the person who made it in some way. You just don't always know how until you've started playing.
Somebody told
I
me that's
love
the key,
these.
is to make it a
I
character.
read this
of
a
yourself.
long time ago because this is so good. My eloquent flattery makes everyone I talk to feel like the most wonderful and important person in the world. If you do me an injury, I will crush you, ruin your name, and salt your fields. Oh my god, that's so
Oh
true.
my gosh.
That's so
really
true.
scary. That is really on the money. Oh my gosh.
My ideals are family, blood runs thicker than water, noble obligation. It is my duty to protect and care for the people beneath me. Wow. I might need to go to therapy after this. I will face any challenge to win the approval of my family. My house's alliance with another noble family must be sustained at all costs. Baba?
Your therapist, you're like, can you
Is
watch
Baba talking to me right
this?
now?
Because
Let me screenshot this over to my Talkspace
Okay,
app and
okay.
just...
I'm back. Sorry about that,
go
guys.
straight to this.
Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
So,
Cool. Go ahead.
Wolf.
Yeah.
So my personality traits, because I just now actually read my description. I hadn't read it before. It says, my eloquent flattery makes everyone I talk to feel like the most wonderful and important person in the world. If you do me an injury, I will crush you, ruin your name, and salt your fields.
That is exactly your personality in real life also.
It is.
It is, yeah.
But it also says that my flaw is, by my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family.
I could see that. So we're all playing ourselves. Cool. Role play is a projection of ourselves in real life, right? Wow, that sounded deep.
Sure.
I'm gonna write that down. Role play is a projection of us in real life.
You should put it on a poster and hang it up in your office.
See, no, if I do it in my office, my coworkers don't know what D&D is, and they'll be like, role play, projection of yourself. Their heads are on the gutter. They might just get a whole different, understanding.
Behind the webcam, put it on the wall behind this computer.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, there is at college at Ashford Adventuring University. There is one Professor Sharkus. He is a halfling for one, and he's the professor of seed growth. You go to this professor if you have seeds and you want them to grow into any type of plant. This isn't just, I'm not just talking like planting things and then a plant grows. I'm talking manipulating the seed with magic so it can grow into a familiar. All sorts of really cool, interesting things that this guy teaches in his office, or in his classes, I should say. And And Rill is actually in one of Professor Sharkus's classes.
Did you say they're on the same level?
So,
I'm a freshman.
fun fact, according to D&D, halflings are taller than gnomes.
Oh.
Or no, I'm sorry. It's the one that doesn't make sense.
Gnomes are
taller than halflings. Yeah.
No way! Gnomes
Yes.
are taller than halflings? That's amazing.
According to D&D, yep.
Well, I think we
D&D
can
is
say we're on
wrong.
the same height because I'm short even for a gnome. Because I'm
Yeah.
tossable.
Yeah. And so Rill is in this Professor Sharkus's class, and Professor Sharkus has recognized Rill's, we'll say, cottagecore brilliance and affinity for just outdoors and nature and plants and all that kind of stuff. And Professor Sharkus has met one day with Rill and asked if Rill and her friends, because Professor Sharkus is aware of the sort of posse that you guys have formed for the school, if you'll collect the 5 men, yes.
I'm delighted.
That'll never not be good.
Taking psychic damage.
Do it. Do it.
Technically, today you guys are the 4 men, so
Oh, no.
For now. Oh wait, no, yeah, because we're still missing Berserker. Okay, we are the foreman.
So he's asked Rill and his in her posse to collect a very rare type of plant for a project that he is working on. And it is up to Rill to decide if she wants to take her posse on this quest.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I haven't had enough excuses to drive the Porsche. Just, we had to get groceries. But I would love to have a sense of urgency in my life to kind of shake out that old school year grind and have a reason to speed around town very fast and scare the crap out of Lazam. So count us on board.
He says, well, Rill, I'm glad to hear that one of my star students is happy to take up this quest of mine. If you would like to gather your friends, there's some bluffs near the college, and it's about 2 miles if you follow, and he gives you like the name of a road and whatnot. So go 2 miles in that direction, and there is a hike that you can go on through these bluffs, and somewhere
what's a bluff?
A bluff is like a series of cliffs, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know vocabulary words in D&D.
Did you watch Peter Pan? I think they mentioned bluffs in Peter Pan. Anyways. Let me text everyone and we can all gather in the Porsche and I can get there. You said it's 2 miles away. I can get there in 2.5 minutes and careening around the roads. And we arrive at the bluffs. Absolutely. I mean, everybody's on board, I'm sure.
He says, I'd like you first to speak to Professor Kailu. Professor Kailu is the professor of fighting styles. He can show you some. Those bluffs are actually kind of dangerous, and you're going to need to know a few things before going in.
Absolutely, we all need to go have a meeting with this professor.
You could all go. You could have just one of you go. He's just going to give you some information.
Let's all go, just so we
Yeah,
all
let's all
have.
go.
So we all could
absolutely.
RP the fact that we all know all the information.
And just because we're on stream and I want to make sure I get this correct, according to National Geographic, bluffs are a small rounded cliff that usually overlook a body of water, or where water once stood, I'm sorry.
Cool.
Like the coast of England.
Are we going to be having a montage set to Be a Man of us learning to fight?
Yeah. Be a man. It's what does the river. Okay. My bad. You said it. It's not my fault.
All right. I have the timer.
Stand by
Let's
it.
go.
So you guys gather the crew and you go to Professor Kailu. Kailu is the fighting style professor, and I assume you explain to him what is like the situation. He's been expecting you, and he welcomes you into his class. He says, "Welcome to my classroom, and I hope I can teach you a few things about what you're going to need to know on the road." Says, today's subject, unconventional warfare tactics.
Such as tossing.
Such as tossing, yes.
Yes.
What's really important to note in these places, a lot of the enemies that you might fight, a lot of the monsters you might fight, are going to be plant-based, greenery-based. But in all aspects of life, there are some plants that are good, there are plants that are evil.
Like
And-
coriander.
Not sagely.
Like
Sagely.
parsley,
Stay
for
away from
example.
nutmeg.
Parsley is an evil plant, and it tastes like soap.
That's cilantro.
Coriander.
Coriander.
It's cilantro.
I ask, what about kale? I've always despised kale.
Ale is lawful neutral.
Kale is
Yeah,
only
no one-
acceptable when blended into a smoothie in small amounts.
Correct,
I'll
because
agree with that.
kale is lawful neutral because it is always tasting the same, and it only depends on the context in which it is used that it becomes evil or good.
I could change all of y'all's mind about kale, but we'll talk about that later.
No, we won't. I don't want my mind
I doubt
changed.
it.
It ain't that deep.
I-
It's
No
not
one's
that
good,
deep.
guys.
It's not that
If
deep,
you-
Ruby.
It is. So, Rule is a botany major, right?
Yes.
Rill is a botany
Alright.
major, yes. Rill is familiar with all of this. Rill, this is all like secondhand, or this is all just like, yeah, whatever, get on with it. I know this.
Rill already has flashcards for this, and I'm just loaning them to everyone so that they can also get up to speed.
He says
She's
the
sharing,
boss.
she's sharing her Quizlet flashcards.
That's
with
right.
us.
So
With
quick
perfectly highlighted
question.
notes, color-coded.
To make things faster, can't we just use fire spells and fire things to
Well,
just
that-
kill things faster?
Is a good question
Yeah.
in today's subject of unconventional warfare tactics. And in many situations, burning a plant is helpful. You just want to be careful not to burn down the forest in the
And
process.
sometimes when you burn it, special things happen.
Does lightning flash as the word foreshadowing comes across the screen when you say that?
Basically, we'll cut to like a SpongeBob like cutscenes like 2 hours later. And the forest is
This is
Hard
in the middle of the.
Interesting. Okay.
He says, but I don't just tell you, there's somebody who lives in that forest who's known as the Mantis Knight. If you're going to steal any flowers or whatever this professor wants, the Mantis Knight will find you.
Oh.
So, you're going to have to defeat the Mantis Knight.
I mean, we just took down a Minotaur. I'm gonna look around at the group and be like,
How-
we're
I mean,
still on board with this, right?
I
Yeah.
didn't take down any Minotaur. That was you guys, and you guys had other help. Quick
Now
question.
he turns and says, Amunati, the Mantis Knight has something that it can do specifically to elves that you're going to want to avoid this thing.
oh, okay.
Ruh-roh.
After all the conversations about how great it is to be an elf, huh?
Right.
Quick question. Instead of fighting the Mantis Knight, can we quickly steal and run away? Like, how fast is this Mantis Knight?
It's a good question. The Mantis Knight, we'll just say it's fast, and it's hard to spot if you're not looking for it.
Is the Mantis Knight a
Incidentally-
giant mantis who is a knight, or is it like a person with a theme?
No, the Mantis Knight, for all intents and purposes, is a giant mantis that's a knight.
Okay.
So it's like.
I have
So what does it do to
just
elves?
learned pass without trace, so we could also be sneaky.
So quick
Well,
question.
against elves, it can cast this spell that's called. Just double check. Seems like a very powerful spell based on the name. So let me look up the spell first.
Well, I don't think we can sneak. I cannot go anywhere sneakily.
Can the Mantis Knight fly? Is my question. Can it fly?
Why does the Mantis Knight have this spell? It is a CR4. It can cast Dominate Monster.
Oh. But none of us are monsters.
Wait.
Or are we?
One of us is a monster.
So why would dominate
Technically, right? Eric
go against an elf? Okay.
So
I'm reading it.
elves have a this particular creature can only cast the spell against elves.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because elves have a particular fey connection that this creature can take advantage of while casting that spell.
Oh.
Ooh.
Quick question.
Don't worry though, it's if you have a
So would they take control of me then when they cast the spell?
yeah, so Dominate Monster, let's see, I don't know if I could just read off the exact spell wording. So it says, you attempt to beguile a creature you can see within range. It has to succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for you during the duration. If you
Try to shake it off at all, or is that just it?
if you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw. While the creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link to it. As long as you are in the same plane of existence, you can use the telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious. No action required to do so, which it does its best to obey. You can specify a simple general course of action, such as attack that creature, run over there, fetch that object, etc. If the creature completes that order and doesn't receive further direction, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target. Until the end of your next turn, the creature only takes the actions that you choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to. During this time, you can also cause the creature to use a reaction, but this requires you to use your own as well. Each time that you take damage, you make a new saving throw.
Nice.
So normally Dominate Person would not work on elves, but because this thing is a fey creature and it has that same, I forget exactly what the title of the ability is. I think it's like Fey Touch.
It's Fey Command. It's so Fey Command.
Yeah.
You could cast Dominate creature on anything with Fey
so
ancestry
there's
and
Fey-
elves.
There's Fey Command, but I'm thinking of the ability that elves have that make them immune to being charmed or advantage
Fey
against
ancestry.
Fey Ancestry. It works with that same Fey Ancestry to be able to cast the spell only on elves.
Well, Fey ancestry cannot put things to sleep that has Fey ancestry. I don't think Fey ancestry has anything to do with.
And
Yeah.
charm.
I think it's
and
either you can't be charmed or you have advantage against being charmed.
Sure, I thought it was just sleep. But yeah, Command Fey, I think it has Command Fey where they could cast Dominate Monster with a DC 12 at any Fey creature or elf. So it does work on humanoids, Damnation.
Why did we not bring this guy with us sooner? He knows all this stuff.
So I'm a quiet guy, and I don't know why I was dragged into this and why I received this text from, I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm
Suf
real.
texted
I think that I think we're all none of us are particularly nerdy. Like we're good students, but we're not like nerds.
I'm
And
not
we
a
got
good
roped
student.
into this. Well, okay, some of us are good students, but I think that like we didn't hang out with the nerds until like one of us probably took a random class and met you.
But I don't know why I'm part of this. So I just came along. I don't know what you guys done previously. I just came along because I got a text. Thank you for inviting me. I am a detective myself.
He's doing a ride
Wrong
along.
number. It was a wrong number, and then he was like, sure, I guess. And then we were like, who
Wow.
are you?
I just feel honored.
Some numbers. I was trying to text Rosa, and it didn't work.
We'll say that. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's accurate. Oh
I
my
just
God,
got
that's
an
accurate.
ego boost for you guys inviting me because I'm a quiet detective kid who just gathers information all the time.
He has to show up to every party he's invited to, no matter what.
Yeah, just like extreme FOMO and just saw like a group of people walking somewhere.
I will take that. Yes.
Or he's actually, or he's just here for a ride along.
Both true. Go
He
ahead.
just wants to like be a part of the police force, but they don't.
I fancy myself as a detective, so yes, I am here, and I believe you guys
just
need my help.
loitering around the security office.
Exactly.
Yeah, that checks out. Okay. We're conscripted.
I'm a detective, and you guys need me. From what I see, you guys lack a lot of basic elementary knowledge.
We like all elementary knowledge, thank you very much.
Speak for yourself. Some of us actually go to class.
Why would I go to class? I've got practice.
Okay. We'll let it go.
We'll
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, the professor's like, we'll talk about that later. The sports, honestly, the impact of sports on our education system has been tremendous, and the fact that we pump so many millions of dollars into these sports programs is half the reason why most students can't afford to go to college in the first place, but that's a different story. Anyways. Do you have any questions for me about this creature you'll be fighting?
Yeah, can the mantis knight fly? And do you think it's better to steal and try to sneak away, or meet him first, fight him, and then steal the plants?
If you can get in and out of there without encountering him, that would be probably best, but it's also unlikely. However, it is more unlikely that you'll be able to find him before he finds you.
Okay. Can he fly?
Can he fly? He can leap great distances, but I don't know that he can fly.
Okay. And
What are his
weaknesses?
Yeah, is he vulnerable to anything?
And how similar is he to an Enkeg? Is this like an Enkeg type creature?
I don't know that I would describe this thing as an Ankeg. I would say one of his vulnerabilities, actually two of his vulnerabilities, both necrotic damage and radiant damage.
Ooh. Radiant damage. Interesting, because in one of my other classes I just learned Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, I'm familiar.
Yes, Moonbeam, it does radiant damage, I think, right?
I think so. I don't know anything about spells.
It does.
Yeah, 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So, ooh la la.
Oh, in that case,
but you can't
so in that case, I think you guys have all the knowledge that you'll need. Here's my number, but there is no reception in the forest, so...
So this is for like a social
And a
pickup
reason.
afterwards, or...
Well, if you think of another question on the way...
Since there's no reception, since I know thieves can't, do you, Professor, also know a thieves can't, which I could maybe communicate long distance from you, maybe by flare or something?
Interesting you should ask. I actually do not know thieves can't because I am not a thief.
Okay.
Smoke signals.
So I cannot send smoke signals. Okay. Could I take...
You can send a smoke signal.
Okay.
I don't know what you're saying, though.
Can
What
I...
if I yell really loudly?
How about this? Can I
You
teach...
can use that trumpet thing they have for cheerleaders.
Can
That
I-
microphone thing.
Can I teach the party and this professor thieves can't? Like...
You can learn the
certainly.
language in a day, though.
It's too late. Let's just go.
We can make it a project.
We
for,
could
like,
make this a
next
project.
time we
Yes.
play.
Yes,
You know?
we could make this a
I
project.
think you have to take like a semester of a foreign language to be conversational.
I see this. I see this. You guys lack elementary knowledge. I understand. I am the smartest person in the room.
We do.
I am the smartest person in the room yet again.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you think so.
Thank you for blessing us with your knowledge. Now, can we get going?
Sure, let's go.
You get into your Porsche and you start the engine. Says, "Welcome back, Rill. What destination would you like to go to?"
Take us to the bluffs, by which I mean navigate to the bluffs, and I shall be driving, of course, as always, dear Portia.
Hey, Portia, can you just drive, but like make her think she's driving?
Don't listen to him.
Portia responds. This Portia responds to Lazam. "This is an unacceptable request."
It is fully unacceptable. It is abhorrent to me and therefore to my car.
Yeah, but it might be the only thing that keeps you alive.
"I have no sense of life or death, and therefore do not fear crashes."
That's more concerning, if I'm honest with you.
See, you should be happy that I'm driving. Me with my actual fear of death.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is
Porsche,
very.
I'll just say this Porsche is like 100% analog for Janet from The Good Place.
Yes.
I am highly impressed that such a short person could see over the steering wheel.
Oh, we discussed this last
booster
time.
seat.
I have a booster seat and I have extensions on the pedals so that I can push the pedals with my short
I'll
little
be
legs.
right back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
I'm sure when Garrett gets back, they will give us any drinks. Would we like to order some drinks from Portia while we are letting the car warm up?
Yep, scoop of pre-workout.
Scoop of pre-workout, just dry?
Just try.
Cinema challenge style?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Nadi, would you like anything?
Yeah, I would like a caramel macchiato.
Caramel macchiato. Beep, 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 beep. Hawk, can I get you anything?
Me in my very low charismatic way say, I would like black coffee shaken not stirred.
Oh my gosh. Shaken not stirred. Okay, sure.
Always trying too hard.
I will have an Americano. I'll just boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now
So the drinks materialize in all of your cup holders, Star Trek style.
Oh my
And when you drink these, you gain the 3 temporary hit points for 24 hours. So,
Nice.
Nice.
and this will scale with your level. So at 4th level, it'll be 4 hit points.
Awesome.
In case you haven't picked up on the pattern, at 5th level, it'll be 5 hit points.
Okay, I thought it was
if you-
efficiency.
So if I'm following you here at level 6, it'll be 6.
It'll be 6 hit points, and if you still don't have it, I think Ruby should start teaching a math class to the group.
So it's 4 temporary. It's 4 temporary hit points. Gotcha.
3.
3.
Right now it's 3. We get 3 right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you said. Okay, cool.
We're level 3.
Cool.
So we get 3. 3 equals 3.
3 equals 3.
A equals
Top
A.
level math.
Methodology.
I'm very impressed with your mathematical skills. Maybe you're useful for something.
3 equals 3, except when it doesn't.
Oh dear. Let's deal with that later too. We'll all have a nice heart-to-heart this evening after we have completed this mission successfully.
For those of you who don't know, please check out Soof's TikTok if you want to plug it, Soof. And that video is amazing. 3 equals 3, except when it doesn't.
Yeah, what's the at? I'll put it in the chat.
Philosophy with Suf, and 2 plus 2 equals 4, yeah.
Yes.
0.9 repeating equals 1.
Okay, let's continue.
Video on that actually.
Let's continue.
We'll
Oh my
continue.
gosh. Yeah, somebody just tried
You guys drive up to the trailhead at the while enjoying your drinks, and the trailhead is empty. There's no cars in the parking lot today. It's a cloudy, overcast day. Little chilly. We'll say like 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and I will not calculate that into the incorrect temperature measurement scale. So you'll have to guess.
18.
I would like to get one of what's her name? Sunny's character's dresses out of the back of the car and unravel it to make strings so we can find our way back to the car. So like tie it to a tree and like make a long,
Yes.
really long rope out of it.
Quick. I do have a.
Guys.
I have
Also,
a.
it doesn't need to know.
Well, I would say I do have a thieves equipment, high tech thieves equipment. So maybe I could put a homing beacon on this car so we could, GPS our way back instead of
Portia
doing.
already has her own. She already has her own homing beacon.
So why do we need these dresses to remember where we're going?
Because she
we don't have service in the woods, so how are we gonna GPS our way back if we have no reception or service?
Could my high tech thieves instruments work?
Not if they need a connection.
Yeah, if they need, and this is probably going to be anything that you think would require a cellular connection will not have a cellular connection out here. I will say,
Bluetooth included. Bluetooth's a little different.
There is a.
It has a 20-foot range.
Yeah. So the oh, why can't I think right now? There's a sign posted at the trailhead with two like yellow caution symbols, exclamation points around either side of it.
Ah.
And it says, "Warning, you are entering the Feywild from this point forward. Enter at your own risk, leave at your own risk."
Okay.
Leave at your own risk.
Leave at your own risk sounds very ominous.
Okay. Well.
And the sign is like very like it's made out of, there's no metal holding it up. It's like two vine spikes with like a giant leaf, and various leaves and plants are spelling out these words. It's a very natural sign.
I love it. I love it. It reminds me of the farm and how we live in harmony with nature back home.
According to my
harmony with nature, you pen up animals and you farm them.
How we do it. You don't know how we do it, and you don't know what we raise. Maybe we don't do livestock. Maybe we're ag.
You've already after the Circle of Life lecture you gave me on our last adventure. I think you've proven your
talking about Circle
livestock.
of Life as regards my apiary, my non-harmed bees, natural deaths only.
So, should we search for as we, how do we want to enter? I have high perception investigation. Maybe put me in
I'd
front.
like to stride straight in, ignoring any of the advice.
Okay.
Could I do a nature check or something? Can we try and stealth? Lazan, could we try and stealth?
I just want to detect. I just want to walk forward.
A good idea.
I would like to proceed with caution, detecting traps at all times. With what is that? Passive investigation, passive insight. I don't know.
Passive investigation detects traps that would be in your immediate area.
Okay.
I will say that as you guys enter the forest, you get the distinct feeling, and Real knows this for sure, that you guys are entering the Feywild, and the Feywild is not just, the wilderness. The Feywild is very technically its own plane of existence. And after all four of you enter, I will need one of you to roll a d20.
For what?
Just a flat d20.
Just a d20.
Go for it, Wolf. Do it.
I got it.
Oh, Amanati's got it.
Amanati?
Let her do it.
Ah, dang it. 8.
8.
Ba-ba-ba.
All right.
Yikes.
Let me just note that down. We'll notice, just as you guys are entering, the overcast clouds are starting to clear up and the sun is starting to shine. And you guys enter the Feywild, and it's like kind of nuts in here. So if you've ever seen, I can't think of the artists, but it's like a very famous set of paintings where they draw, or that scene in Harry Potter where like the staircases are going in all different directions and people are walking on all different surfaces.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like that vibe, except if it were in a forest with no man-made objects.
So I shouldn't
honestly, I feel right at home.
So I shouldn't fly and scout from above. I should stay on the ground.
It is very hard to know even which way is up in certain areas.
I am absolutely doing the whole like. I've brought a couple of dresses and absolutely unwinding them, and every time we like tying them off to a tree every now and again as well.
Thank goodness.
You guys are leaving a trail of dress string. We'll say that this was a
analog magic.
I imagine it was a ball gown with like ruffles. Like this is a lot of fabric.
We'll say this was a very expensive dress.
We're a whole like adventuring university investigatory team with like magic and spells and everything, and he's over here with his analog solutions.
It's street
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Well, we'll say that
improvise overcome.
We'll say that Rosa was planning so far in advance for homecoming that she bought her homecoming dress, or I'm sorry, her prom dress already.
Oh,
and
no.
you guys have unknowingly found her prom dress in the trunk.
I'm sure someone can cast mending later.
You have to cast
make sure we get all the
several
bits.
times. Speaking of the car, there is that trunk of holding in the back, or compartment of holding. As you guys are entering, a squirrel walks up to you on its two legs, like bipedal squirrel. And it looks at you and it's holding a tiny miniature clipboard, except it's actually a piece of bark with a leaf on top of it, and like a dead bug that's like clinging the leaf to the bark.
Ruby, you're drawing this. I'm sorry, Ruby, you can't draw this.
I am.
You're drawing this straight
carry
up.
Carry on. I am.
And the squirrel looks at you, and it says, "Welcome to the Feywild. Welcome to the Feywild. May I have your names?"
No.
Why do you need our
I'm a little bit
names?
concerned.
I feel
The
like
name's George. I just give him a fake name.
My first thought is fake names too. Not gonna lie.
I just asked him, why do you need our names? And I'm investigating or insight checking. I don't know. I just asked him, why do you need our names? Good sir.
The squirrel says, I see, you guys are outsiders who ask too many questions, and it hops away.
Well, that's that.
we definitely just made things worse.
Yeah, we
did.
We failed a test. The squirrel will remember that decision.
We've upset the squirrels. That's never good enough.
I turned to the party. Are we just gonna let it get away, or someone wants to shoot it so it doesn't rat us out?
I'm not gonna shoot a little squirrel.
I just shake my hand.
I'm not gonna shoot it. Someone can shoot it if they really want to, but I
No,
shall
what
not
if it
be.
has like a little squirrel family and they're gonna miss him?
You can go read the rules in the D&D.
The
says
squirrels
no
are.
shooting squirrels.
Oh wait, it's an actual animal. I thought it was a monster. Okay, my bad. Sorry, didn't realize that.
I think there's only one real monster here.
We all know who it is.
Wow. Okay. Very well.
You guys continue down. As you walk the path, it kind of warps, so you're not sure whether the environment around you is warping to suit the path that you're walking, or if you're walking around a path that twists through all sorts of ups and downs and gravity-defying measures. And the foliage here is very green and golden with rays of sunshine coming through, and there's like bird chirping noises. It's very peaceful in here. And
we may have already had some burnt foliage. That's what it sounds like. We may have already consumed some. Maybe the plants are having an effect on us.
I'm just gonna say, as we're moving and walking towards this, I'm always detecting for danger or traps or just using.
Can I be doing nature checks and things like that? I have
make a nature check.
Oh, that's a 9. I'm distracted by how cute the squirrel was.
Rill was trying to gather her surroundings, but that squirrel was just too darn cute. It had some fake monocles out of twigs to make it look smart.
Oh, can he have one of those visors that's like clear red, like they have at the casino? You know, like a
Oh,
they
like a
have
little
at the
like bank
casinos?
teller visor.
Yeah. Like a
What he
visor.
actually has is he has a top hat that's made out of leaves and sticks.
Oh.
Okay, I got you.
Top hat made out of leaves and sticks. Oh my god, I'm in love.
I'm just detecting for danger and
I'd like to get
traps.
knock the foliage out of my hair. I imagine I've walked through a lot of bushes, like head height.
Yeah, he's got like twigs in his hair.
So anyway, as you guys continue down the path, by the way, I never really gave you a description of this flower. It's a lavender-colored rose, but the way it grows is that it's as if one stem with multiple roses growing through one stem going through the center of multiple lavender roses. And that stem has some thorns on it, obviously, being a rose type of thing. It is typically found near natural mushroom growth.
Okay, can we look around for mushrooms or mushroom friendly biomes?
Yeah, we'll make a either nature or survival check.
I shall do nature again. Whoa, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Plus 3. Plus 3.
Suddenly, Rill comes to the squirrel is gone now. It's old news, and Rill is hyper focused on completing the mission, while at the same time completely enjoying the Feywild in this beautiful place.
Oh yeah.
And
can I do like an acrobat? Can I roll for acrobatics?
Yes.
So that I can navigate this crazy place?
Yes. Very much.
Right. So I have a +4. So 11 + 4, so 15.
15. You're actually able to grab. You're able to, assuming Rill is okay with this, you're able to pick up Rill and navigate with her through the forest at a higher speed because gnomes are short.
Yeah. I'm on top of that.
Can I follow them with an acrobatics check and my flying ability? I have acrobatics.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check too.
Sure. It is.
Suf, you can make an athletics check.
I'm gonna roll
I'm gonna
to
dodge through things.
I'm gonna roll to everyone. I have rolled. What is that? It's an 8 + 7. 15.
14.
15.
15. Yeah, I can count 15.
Yeah.
That is a 9.
9. So everybody except for Suf is making their way through this forest, while Suf in the meantime is barging through everything and constantly getting cobwebs out of his face.
Him upside down, tangled in vines, needing me to be cut loose.
Every 20 feet or so. Every 20 feet or so, you have to cut him loose, and eventually, with Rill's nat 20. You spot on a tree about 30 feet off the path, growing chicken of the woods, which is a type of mushroom.
Oh, nice. Okay. I knew that, says Rill.
I was hoping there would be some mushroom enthusiasts in here, but chicken of the woods is.
I'm sorry.
Okay, good. I believe chicken of the woods so there's a similar mushroom in England that also goes by a very similar name.
It looks like fried chicken growing out of the ground.
Yeah, it looks like fried chicken ground, and it tastes like fried chicken.
Love it.
Does
it actually, or were you trolling?
No, it actually does.
It tastes like chicken.
Nice. Okay.
There's also a roast beef mushroom somewhere.
I don't believe you.
The real question, as the Muslim who's been Muslim all my life, is there a mushroom that tastes like pork? That's the real question.
Oh my god.
Not this again.
Okay, fine. Let's move on.
So moving on, you investigate this mushroom growth, and nearby you spot it. It's the flower. It's got a dozen roses growing with a stem growing through the center of all of the roses. So it's like one long stick with these lavender roses growing on it.
So we found it already. Nice work,
I
guys.
communicate to the party, do not go near it yet. Let's check before we try to pick it. Let's check for any danger that's around.
Okay.
I don't know what type of check that would be though.
I will keep my distance.
Garrett, what type of check would that be for checking for any danger around?
That'd be
Perception?
a perception, Seb.
Perception check. Okay, so how do I like? Okay, so it's +2. Hold on, I'll do a d20 +2. 8. I rolled an 8.
8. You're unable to tell whether or not this is a safe area.
I dramatically search around, get on one knee to touch the ground, and I say, I do not sense any danger, but there still can be danger.
So, the squirrel that you guys saw from earlier comes up again and says, welcome back to the Feywild. Outsiders, and then it leaves.
I use my
What?
animal. Hold on.
Awfully rude calling someone an outsider like that.
Can I use my animal handling to call for the squirrel to come back?
You can certainly try.
Little
I
buddy.
can do. Well, no, it's already talking to us. So.
Well, no, it's running away, so I'm calling it back. What's your animal handling? Mine's +2.
Mine's +4.
Then you call it back. You call it back.
You say, call it back, and I call it back. Hark, squirrel, avast, ye come back, return to us. That's terrible. It's only a 12, though.
I am highly.
But I rolled an 8.
The squirrel is now like
I have
15 or
failed
20
you.
feet away, and it's shouting at you in a very squeaky voice. It says, "Hark, adventurers! What need ye, outsiders?"
Who are you? What's this sign-in sheet? Do you know something?
Who are you?
We are, as you say, adventurers.
I know.
I want to.
We are seeking some things, but we are not looking to offend anyone. So I feel like we got off on the wrong,
Your
paw.
appearance. He says your appearances are highly offensive. Thank you.
Hold on. I want to
I
do.
apologize for that, but not much we can do about our appearance.
Apologies. I'm not used to seeing people not from the Feywild.
What is your role here, usually? Sign-in squirrel?
I'm here to take names. May I have your names?
I want to do an insight check to check this squirrel's intentions.
Sure.
Sure. Insight. My insight is. What the heck was my insight? +4 roll. I hate this digital dice. It never works for me.
You can just press the plus number next to your insight and it'll roll the dice.
Oh,
with
so
the
I
thing.
rolled 19 plus whatever that is. What did I say? Mine +4. 19 +4.
I'll put it this way. You know that he really, really wants your names, but you think that there might be a miscommunication here.
Okay. I will trust it, and I say my name is Hawk, giving him my correct name.
He writes down your name on a clipboard. Thank you.
Wait, you're an
Outsider?
Aarakocra named Hawk.
Yes.
That's like a human called Elf.
It says, may I have the rest of your names?
Sure, let's do it. I tell him my name is Rick.
My name is also Hawk.
Oh dear.
My name is Foreman.
He writes down all of your names, and he's like, thank you. And he runs off, and you guys immediately forget your names that you gave him.
Oh, no, my own name. Dang it.
So I forgot my name?
Am I aware that I've forgotten it? Like, am I immediately like, oh my gosh, who am I?
You're simply you've simply forgot your name. You retain all other aspects of your personality and being, but you're like, wait, what?
Since I gave him a fake name, do I just forget the fake name and remember my actual name, or do I actually forget my
Yes.
actual name?
You forget your fake name.
Do we realize we forgot our names? Do we realize we forgot our
Yeah,
names?
we've forgotten our names.
Could What's your name? Amanati? I forget your name. Your character name.
Amanati.
Oh, can Amanati refresh our memories of our real names?
Trying to
Is it
blank on my name, Amanati.
Eagle.
There's a huge opportunity for you.
So you're called Eagle, and you're called Pint-sized.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, Eagle
I
it
don't
is.
argue.
Yeah, I don't argue at all. I do. No, I don't want to do an inside check. There's no reason for me to be suspicious. Eagle's
Well,
no
Reason
reason.
for me to lie.
Yeah,
Don't be
exactly.
suspicious. Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
And there's now the lavender plant next to you.
I mean, I think we gotta take it. Can we like investigate one more time and see if
Yeah.
anything has been suspicious in the area?
Make
I
a
feel like
make
we're gonna
a
pick and then run, right?
I think so. I feel like that's the move.
Yeah, I
But
think that's
Then again, if we're gonna fight the Mantis Knight, I'd rather do it out in the open than like surrounded by all the forest.
yeah.
So pick and run, right?
pick and run.
Well, either pick and run or stand and fight.
Can we do a stealth? Can we roll for stealth?
You certainly can.
I just rolled a 19 for insight check. I guess I was looking for any dangerous things.
If we're gonna run, I want to cast Pass Without Trace on us to give everybody plus 10s on stealth.
You can go ahead and
Yeah.
do that.
Sure.
Cool.
So you're gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It lasts for an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and do that preemptively, assuming that we're gonna be trying to escape
Okay.
immediately.
Okay.
Because all of you are within 30 feet of me, so
I will say
Yeah.
since
masked.
I think I being the thief probably has the most stealth, so I should pick the flower stealthily.
We should do the Indiana Jones. Like, pick the flower and, like, stick a twig right back where it was.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I go to my bag to look for something, to stick a twig in or like a stick, and I stealthily go with to pick the flower.
Make a sleight of hand check
Sleight of hand check, not a stealth check. Okay.
to swap the flower out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sleight of hand. Wait. This does not take the plus 10 that came with rubric. Okay.
No,
All right.
wait, hang on.
You guys
It's-
will make stealth checks to avoid being seen.
Okay.
Or
So
to
What does it mean?
avoid
It
being
That's-
says
detected.
plus 10
Yeah,
bonus
that's
to dexterity parenthetical stealth checks. Does that mean
so-
only stealth?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
just the way D&D calls
Yeah.
ability checks.
yeah, because it's technically a dex check. Okay. So sleight of hand. I will roll it. Hold on. Sleight of hand. 14 plus 5, 19.
19.
Yes.
You're able to Indiana Jones it and finesse it pretty
Ooh.
perfectly, and you have the flower now.
Yeah.
And
But as
there
I
doesn't seem to
do.
be- I mean, other than the fact that you've just pulled a flower out of the ground, there doesn't seem to be any like immediate
Cool.
changes to your environment.
As I
Okay,
do.
so
Hold on. One
Roll
thing.
for stealth?
Just with the role play, as I do it dramatically, like overacting like I'm in a play, like Shakespeare, and
You are-
just so everybody,
Captain
to try to
Triple.
impress everybody while I do
Shatner.
this. But I have again very
Can
bad
we all just
charisma.
roll our eyes and look away?
That is yes, but I don't realize that, and
Didn't
I
you
am
say one of your
very
character
happy.
features is you make people feel good about themselves?
That is what I'm naughty.
Yeah.
Say what? Oh, one of my
Wasn't
One of your things is to make people feel good. Hey, BT Dubs, Wolf, on your shared screen, go to D&D plans.
D&D plans, sure.
Yep,
Oh,
D&D plans
okay, cool.
on your screen.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I could switch because I have the thing popped out. D&D plans. Oh, you have the squirrel. Okay. I can't shit. Hold on. Can I
That's
add?
okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted people to see it, but that's fine.
Yeah. This is amazing, by the way. This is the squirrel. You know what? I will stay till the end. I will show this picture. How about that?
Cool.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna bolt back along the string, right? Like.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow the string
Are
all
we
the way
gonna roll
back.
for stealth or no?
I didn't realize that was going to be drawn so quickly. I'm going to go ahead and give inspiration to Ruby.
Yeah.
Wait, I just
I already
linked
have
it.
inspiration. I don't know what.
I'm sorry, guys. Whoever's in the chat, you could click that link. Because I'm sure everyone who's watching is also on the Discord. You could click that link and you will go. Oh no, you will. That link will send you to the direct picture on the chat box. So go ahead and click that, and you could see the wonderful
It's adorable.
squirrel. It is adorable. And if you're watching this on YouTube or VODs, check the description. I'll have it down below.
It's a name-stealing squirrel, but cute.
But cute.
Nice. Okay.
So are we gonna roll for stealth and escape
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and do mine first.
And it's plus 10, right?
Plus 10.
Correct.
Yes.
So I'll roll. Wait, when I do,
So
when
that
I
would be 20 for me. Would be total 20.
Oh no.
quick question. When I do the plus like stealth, does it roll for everyone or just me?
No, it's just for you, I think.
Oh, okay. So
Unless we can do a group one, Garrett.
so
Are we
I
doing a
will.
group
So
one?
I do 19 plus 7, 26 plus 10, 36 stealth.
How do you have plus 7?
A plus 7.
I have a plus
he's
7
a rogue.
stealth.
He's a rogue. He's a
So-
rogue.
He's a rogue and has a 4 in dex, that's why.
Yeah.
I have
So
very bad news.
so I have a plus 3 in dex. So I have 19 plus 7 plus 10. That's 36.
It's not. It's not gonna matter because I'm gonna bring everything down on our heads because I did roll a nat 1.
But can't we assist you in stealth? Like, how do you help people with stealth?
Well, is Amanati carrying me again for speed?
Yeah.
Can I do anything with that, Garrett?
We'll say you have advantage while you're
Okay.
with it, Amonati.
Let me freaking try again. Oh my gosh! Oh no, it's a 7. Okay, from far away it looked like a 1 again. Okay, so it's a 17 then.
I would like to point out I'm the guy with the flower with 36 stealth. So all I need to do is outrun these guys, right?
Yeah, but you don't have the
Cool.
keys to the car.
That's
I'm a thief.
Right, you
I'm a
don't.
thief. You forget.
You do
never
not have
under-
the keys to the car.
never
you do
under-
not try to steal them from me. It's too late now.
Never underestimate my hot wiring skills, okay?
Oh shoot! Wait, you would have locks with the lock-picking tools.
Yes.
However, the car would never
Yeah,
actually
but the
start
car
for
needs
you
your
because
fingerprint.
she will only take orders from me.
But I'm a great person. I won't leave you behind. I will.
Oh, okay.
You know, I just don't want to get caught in case you guys get caught and I have to save you guys, right? That's all. You know?
Okay.
I'm
okay.
a good man.
All right.
I'm a good person.
You would come back for us.
Yeah.
That's what a bad person would say.
The suspicion. Just because I am overly dramatic and bad at charisma, the suspicion is not worth it. Go ahead.
That was an 18 on my part for the stealth roll.
18, a 30 something. What did Ruby get?
I got a 17 in the end from advantage.
17
I got a
and
20.
a 20.